What's going on, guys? Yeah, it looks like I'm streaming. Looks like I'm live. I don't know. Camcorder over on Discord said, I did, and it's offline. I don't know. If anyone's there, can you text something into chat? Because apparently... Oh, shit, yeah, Legged Out is here. Turtle's here. There we go. I don't know, Camcorder. I don't know if you're seeing this. Legged Out and Turtle. New rig? No. Same situation. I just moved my location. My whole rig is set up to be mobile, so real quick I'm gonna shout out. Okay, now I'm here. Who's the new guy? What the new guy? What are you talking about? It's me. Real quick shout out. If you are watching this in the future on YouTube, okay, and you want to catch the live streams, jump over to Creatively Cursed on Twitch. Links are in the info of this video. But if you want to just keep watching old streams on YouTube, be sure to subscribe and like this. It helps me out a ton. Sorry, chat's getting a little crazy. It helps me a ton if you guys like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Maybe someday I'll only be streaming on YouTube. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But I need you guys' help to do that. You mean you're not red all the time? No, I'm not. I'm not red all the time. But we're going to get messy. And I figured, it's not 115 degrees here. So it is about, I think, 85, almost 90 out here. But I got a fan going. Let me know if you guys are having any issues with the fan. It looks like it's pretty much cutting out the fan noise. But just in case, don't you dare switch to YouTube. If it grows over there, guys, I don't really, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I like Twitch. It's fun. It's easy. But at the end of the day, YouTube is a little bit more friendly to some of the stuff I want to work on. Like, honestly, I feel like if I streamed on YouTube, I could probably show you guys actually what's around me. And I can't show you guys what's around me. I had to make sure that every camera was pointed in the right direction so that nothing inappropriate was being seen. Okay. It was very, very difficult to do. And I think that if I could be on YouTube, I might get away with stuff a little bit better. It's just Twitch isn't super friendly, guys. Plus, today we're going to be doing some messy stuff. And frankly, I didn't want to get all my small office completely covered in dust. Plus, we're going to be using some chemicals, and I didn't want those chemicals to just like vape me out in my office, the vapor and shit. So don't get me wrong. Some chemicals that we're going to be using today, I actually grew up using on projects, and it like brings me back. So I kind of like the smell of them. One of those is bondo. We'll be using that today. And then we're going to be using some other 5-minute plastic too. You didn't want to get baked. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Transformer, what's going on? I'm surprised you entered the chat and without a joke. I'm quite impressed by that. So yeah. Hold on 1 second. I got a lot I got to do before we get going here. It took me 2.5 hours to set up stream today, guys. So just a heads up. I need to take make a TikTok sometime of what it takes for me to do the studio streams, but you're going to probably be seeing a lot more of these now that it's cooled down. I actually prefer working out in the studio. It gives me a little bit more space to move around. I enjoy it a lot more. You always say hi first, Teletubby. We're not working on the Teletubby. No, that's not happening today. I'm not saying it's ever going to happen. Who knows? Maybe I'll work on it off stream and you'll never see it. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. BRB, gotta poop. Thanks for the info, Transformer. Appreciate it. Turtle, how's your weekend going, dude? So here, I can show you guys a little bit of what we got going on. But I do have to, I'm gonna put TikTok live as well here in a second. So let me get this thing out of the way. So you guys saw this the other night. But I started grinding down the legs into the shape they are. So let's just kind of go over what we're going to work on. I'm sure I'll go over it a bunch because TikTok, they'll ask like 8,000 questions. We're going to sand and finish bondoing this area. to smooth it out. But I don't know if you guys remember, but there were those big standoffs that were on these. And I want to make it nice and smooth. Then we're gonna take this and we're gonna mount it probably right about here, I think. That's about where it was, I want to say, when it was helping hold the sculpture. But we're gonna drill in, mount this so that we can mount this back up. It may not be enough, I don't know. But so we can mount this back up on the stand so that we can work on the legs coming off of it the way that it's supposed to be. It's the beginning of the wife's week off for her birthday. Nice. So we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. Should be fun. That's cool. Yesterday I cleaned out the garage. About to go out and eat. Nice. Maybe all, oh my God, got him. Fuck yeah. You hear it here. It's gonna happen. But you're too fast. I am fast. Wait, my gut's been fucked up all day. Really? Feels like Casper rearranged my guts? What? What? Oh, here, you guys can see. I got the other camera too. A little bit of wide angle. Here you go. So yeah, we're out in the studio. A lot more space. The GoPro does a lot better out here, so I'm happy. Well, what? No horny stuff? Yeah, I had to hide it all. Hide it all or move stuff around, cover the camera angles. Yeah, you guys are probably only seeing like 10% of the studio size. There's a bunch over there. You guys can't see, so. See something polka dotted? I don't see anything polka dotted. You're a crack. Where's my drink? There it is. Yeah, those are fiberglass. They're checkers. Yep. They're in the general shape of things, but, you know. Right there. They're not polka dot. They're fiberglass shells that have holes drilled through them. The polka dot that you think you're seeing is a hole. Yeah. Yep. I saw those and I made sure that they weren't going to be a problem. I just imagine a forest of phallic stuff. Yeah, I mean, technically that's what these molds are. I wasn't afraid to show those, but like all these, I don't know if you guys can see them behind me, these back here, they're all molds for what you think they are. That would be my places, yeah. So, let me get TikTok up and running real quick, guys, and we'll go from there. TikTok's gonna be all asking me a bunch of thousands of questions and shit. I don't know. One of these days, they'll figure out a way to have TikTok so you can stream to it from OBS. That would be swell. Hey, there's that. Let's get my gloves. Oh shit, we're gonna do some wet sanding. We try and keep the studio as clean as possible, so I can't do a ton of like normal sanding. So when I need to sand stuff, and I don't want to make a huge mess, I just use water for all the sanding, and then that way it doesn't the stuff doesn't fly all over the place. Yeah, but 2.5 hours to get the stream set up today. It was insane. I had to do cleaning, I had to move stuff around, I had to wheel out my thing. Send me one I can use to demonstrate future other stuff on. Nope. Cursed. Did you see my body horse C-slip? Yeah. I was still streaming when you showed that camcorder. Pretty sure it was, or no, was it right at the end of stream the other night? On Wednesday night? Oh, Thursday night. Yeah. But I'm actually so happy it's not stupid hot here anymore. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is sand. We had to knock down quite a bit of stuff, so I have some varying grit sandpaper. I know, but you said I'm ending, so I left because I have a whole game I have to fill. Yeah, I dug it, dude. I thought it was really cool. Creepy, which is I'm sure the exact it's the whole purpose. Yeah. I even brought Steve out, guys. Did you see that? Game 3. Oh, you can't see him. He's right here. You know what I'll do? Steve, you're just gonna go. I'm just gonna hide. You're my shop goblin, dude. Who is Steve? Fuck Steve. Steve's my judgment goblin. Keeps me on my toes. Maybe we should bondo first, actually. Might have gotten most of the sanding done. I think, actually, that's what... You guys seeing that trippy, weird lighting rolling over the screen? That is some, that's what fluorescent lighting does, for these cameras. You need to hide Steve around the shop? Nah, dude. A Ninja Turtle from afar? What are you doing to my baby? I'm not doing shit. They're talking a bunch of nasty shit. All right, here we go, guys. We're going live. Going live on the talk. You can't see him now. Yeah, he's hidden now. I think I should be able to break off most of this bondo to the view. What? Yeah. Enrich your souls. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate the enriching. So yeah, we got to break off. I have a lot of extra bondo on the sides here. It doesn't need to be there. Oh, you're talking about the talks? I already do this for you. That's all right. You don't have to go to TikTok. My goal is hopefully eventually to have some lovely people from TikTok come and join us over here on Twitch. It's a conversion therapy, really. Get them to come over to, Twitch and hang out with you fine people, right? Sticks, how's your Saturday going? How was D&D? I don't know if you're still here or not. I think we might start sculpting again tomorrow, the makeup appliance too, guys. Depends on how far we get with this, but since I have the studio set up out here for streaming, you know, might actually work on the God, what is her name? What is her lagged out? What's her name? From Dusk Till Dawn, Santanio. I don't even know how. Pandemonium. Yeah, Saint Nico? Saint Nico? Like what? Yeah, I might work on that tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. You guys ever messed around with Bondo before? You got this really interesting colored catalyst. I don't know if it does much different, but it's this weird green versus the normal red. It's really commonly used. Got his haircut into a mohawk today. It's so fucking cute. Rock on, rock on. Saint Nico. Okay. I don't know. I'm not doing it. Nope, giving up. I have to rewatch the movie and see how he pronounces it. It's Danny Trejo that like announces that character, right? When she comes out on stage to dance. It's Danny Trejo, right? Invite another host and go live together. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna do that, TikTok. Yeah, it is. Okay. Did you answer my question, Stoops, about I'm currently currently typing something out to my DM because I have a few things that are annoying you. Oh no. We don't want that. We do not want that. Okay. Yeah, we'll get some Bondo down first. Fill in some of these other holes. Yeah, Bondo can be pretty strong, so it's good to be in a ventilated area like I am. I have that fan going, which is really really powerful. It's a giant fan. Sometimes I'll take a picture of it. You guys can see. Good old fashioned Bondo. Fortunately, it's been being used a lot and I think left open, so it's gotten better. I'm a fan of yours, Cursed. There's some puns, right? Shit, that's what I forgot to do, guys. Before we get the Bondo started, I'm gonna double check. It's off. Output. All right, let's test that real quick. It seems like I have to test the sound alerts now every time. It's shenanigans. Thanks for the host, Donna. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. We're just making a model of Armsy from the video game The Forest. I sculpted this, molded it, and casted it. Now we have to fix it all up. All right, let's try it out. Let's try it out, guys. My alerts. It's weird. Weird. What is going on? No. Why is it doing this? No over. Save. Updated. I'm curious now. Refresh. Is it going to do it again? No. What the fuck? Weird. Oh my god, that's so annoying. You have to go through. Save. No overlay. Save. No overlay. Save. No overlay. Save. Okay, alright, here we go.
We're on express elevator to hell. Going down.
What the shit, man? Okay. We're good. We're good. Back to it. Learn how to make a breakaway table last night, but I'm just gonna buy one. What do you mean a breakaway table? Dallas, thank you so much for the follow over on the talk. Thank you. Nothing's broken. Well, actually, that's not true. Stream Elements is broken. That basic as watch period? What are you talking about? Watch period? Actually, we should just use most of it. You guys ever mess around with bondo? It's a good time. I sculpted a whole mask one time out of bondo. I think it was like, yeah, it was a Phantom of the Opera mask when I was like 17, I think. I think I might have kicked it off too fast. Wow. Because the fans left. One of these times, Transformer, logged out, or Styx is going to lose their mind on you in one of your jokes. I doubt. Wrong. I said not doubt. All right, it's already starting to cure. That's good. That's good. It's gotta be semi-serious, yeah, right? All right, we gotta give it a few minutes before we can start sanding it. I did kick it off hot, so we should be able to still sand it pretty easily. And pretty quickly. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Already cured and warming up. Toasty! Okay. Which we can take. Yeah, if I had done that, just that alone in the other room, it would have been hit a 3D what? Through a table for a shot. Wait, what are we talking about? Hit a 3D through a table for a hitman shot? I don't know what you're referring to when you say a 3D. Don't worry about it. Everyone go home for the day. My God, the ads. Oh, there you go. It's ads. Yo, Talk, if you want, you can jump over to Twitch and see better camera angles and higher quality of what we're working on. Creatively_cursed on Twitch. Where's that Sharpie at? Sharpie. Didn't I use it already? Why don't all the limbs have sockets? Yeah, because I started realizing what I was going to end up doing to attach the limbs, so I changed my mind on the socket thing. I've been on the side of Spooky and Witch of the TikTok. I don't even know. I had, give me a second. I don't remember where. It's like about here. Yeah. Sure. It's like right. Okay, I gotta grab a drill. Water yet. Put this up here. Got so much going on today. We gotta keep our table as clean as we can. Did good on you. What? Come on, open. There we go. Cheap throwaway drill bits are pretty much the best ever. I think we bought this whole kit of like random ass drill bits for maybe $50 or something like that off of Amazon. Where's that thing? There we go. Yeah, but look how many fucking drill bits there are. A large variety, too. What the fuck is this? We are not listening to this. $1,400, man. It's blowing up. That's awesome. I want to be able to mount this. He's heavy, remember, guys? He's like about 4,000 grams of solid plastic. But I need to be able to mount him from somewhere that isn't his legs. I don't know that this is going to work. I need to make that perfectly clear. I think it will kind of work at the least, and kind of is kind of all I need. So I'm just going to drill a small hole first, and then we'll drill the bigger hole. And actually mark roughly how deep I want this to go in. There we go. Whew. That's the type of stuff I would not have been able to do if we were in my small office. So, yeah. The nice thing about this plastic is that, if you guys haven't noticed, it's pretty soft. Pretty soft. Seem to be missing one of the larger drill bits, so I might have to go away and get that larger drill bit. We'll see. I could bore it out, I guess, with a... I did bring the Dremel. I have the Dremel ready, too, so... Bots, what's going on? Drill, baby, drill. Exactly. You need it to be bigger. Look at that. So I'm just curious. Like, you can see, although it's spinning, but it won't when we're done. That was almost the perfect size. All right, so, okay, cool. We're gonna put this off to the side for a second. Clean up all this dust. That made you nervous? Why did it make you nervous? I was wondering where all the dust was coming from, and it's left over from the pad. Okay, so that's done for now. That, scissors. Oh. Near flawless, exactly. Bots, Just my 2 cents. Might consider a tiny pilot hole when you use... there was a pilot hole, dude. You weren't here for it. We drilled the pilot hole. And we're going to have to fix stuff up anyways. Yeah, we nailed it. And I used a punch to start before the pilot hole. I got it. I got it, bro. I live on the edge myself. Right? Is that, what is that? This is it's the torso to a model I'm making. All these spots are for limbs that will get attached, like this. There's one, that's what we're probably gonna be doing on stream too. It's a torso, it's a model character based on the video games, one of the video game villains, the Armsy from the Forest. So that arm will go on there, kind of like this. So it's the main torso area of a monster, basically. It'll be a 24-inch model. Hope that answers your question. It is a crazy torso. Yeah. So, all right, now we get to mess around with some other fun stuff. What I'm going to do, though, first is make this. Paintbrush. Just in case this gets messy. So this is called Zip ME301 pattern mold release. For lack of a better word, it's basically aerosol Vaseline. I couldn't find my container of Vaseline, so we're just gonna use this. We're just gonna spray it in here. And you'll see that it'll take a second to warm up. But it basically just becomes Vaseline. It's really great as a mold release. We use it all the time. But, and you can just clean it off with alcohol, like, isopropyl or whatever. What was the name of that movie? Wait, Wyatt? That reminded me of the old movie with the toy soldiers. Oh, Small Soldiers, I think was what it was called, yeah. So just because the next part's gonna get messy, I'm gonna paint some of this around the hole so that nothing that I do next will actually will stick to the part that I'm working on. Yeah, someone could understand. I would call it another worldly shambling flesh composed of a random assortment of human body parts. There you go. A skillet of scrambled eggs only made of human bits of this and that, if you will. That's perfect description. That is a perfect description. We're just going to give that a second to kind of chill out. Oh, and let's do that. I could use wax too, actually. So we're gonna do the same thing with this. So obviously we want to be able to remove this. When we go to mold this to make a master mold of it, we'll be able to just fill that hole in with clay and retexture. You won't even know that it happened. got the Vaseline stuff all over the table. Not good. Not good. Trying to keep things clean. Okay. So, I wonder if that scale is going to reach over this way. It's not there. Debating how I want to do this, guys. Where's the closest source? All right, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Steve, entertain people. Look at our lovely messy scale, guys. Okay, now we can move some stuff. Steve, thank you. Okay, so what we have is a failure to communicate. No. So I use this stuff called Magicast. It's a 5-minute casting plastic. It's really nice. You get it from raw material suppliers. It's actually what it's called, the company, Raw, R-A-W, all caps. I really like it. It's not what this was cast in, but the nice thing about it is that it is it's fast. It's really fast. So, if I had to explain it more, scientific terms, you know, how oh yeah, unborn twin. Yeah, that's a terrifying way to explain it. So these are our parts A and B. So you guys can see them. This stuff, I'm using some older stuff of it, so it's usually not that color. It's still usually it's a little bit it's not as orange, okay? It's amber colored usually, but it's more clear usually. Okay. It also doesn't like to be mixed in small amounts, so we're still going to mix it a little bit larger, a little bit more than, actually a lot more than we need. So. Keep forgetting I now have the mic up for the TikTok. TikTok, if you're enjoying watching some cool, what would you call this? Model making, art, special effects, whatever. Jump over to Twitch, creatively_cursed, and you can check out a little bit more footage and watch some of the older stuff of how we made this and got this far. Okay, so you guys saw those. Like 2 grams out of every amount. I love these little pippets, man. These pippets are awesome. Maybe do 10 grams? Oh, yeah, it mixes so fast, dude. It'll get air bubbles. You can maybe try and cast it with a pressure pot, but you got to be fast. The larger the amount, the faster it cures. Give me 10. There it is. Okay. Yeah, the larger amount, that's what I was saying. You can't use really small amounts of this stuff. You got to use larger amounts for sure. So, but it's equal parts by weight. It's, if you're interested, if you need to do something fast, like get a fast cast of some, it's called fast cast. So yeah, it's great for that. It heats up really big too. Yeah, I've seen that happen. You can do that, but this, it's too fast, I think, for that to stop air bubbles from happening. Put this off to the side. We're gonna actually use this a lot today, or in the process of finishing this off. Doesn't really change colors. You do want to mix it really well, especially if you're not mixing a large amount of it, and I'm not mixing a large amount of it, so. I'm actually gonna probably mix it until yeah, it's already starting to warm up. And just mixing it, you're gonna get air bubbles either way. You can't avoid it. Like, oh wow, yeah. Feeling that heat, yo. Feeling that heat. What you're gonna see is I'm gonna literally just do that first. Of course, I dropped some of the plastic on there. Probably should have done this part first. Yep, I'll have to wipe off that other stuff that landed on him. Oop, it's starting to go. There you go. See the changing colors, guys? There you go. Reminds me a lot of like urethane foam. How quickly urethane foam can go off. Oh, Jesus. And it expands too. When it starts to cure, it expands. It's pretty crazy stuff. We're gonna just chill. Just chat with me. What you guys got going on? What's going on out there in interweb land? Start a timer. 2:36. So we have 5 minutes, guys. TikTok, there you can go check it out. This one, because there was so much more in here, it's very warm, but it's not quite as solid. It's squishable, right? You guys can see all those, you can see all those air bubbles. Yeah. You can see it's expanding too. It's fun stuff. I'm making a slug stream avatar. Nice. Rock on. With your streamy slug avatar thing. Just because I can. It's a good reason to do it. Curious. Of the alphabet order. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell. It actually did, it's expanding. It's almost foaming. Definitely the more you mix it too helps, and that's what I wanted to do. I want to make sure I mix it really well. It's a very well made chip. Gotcha. You miss it? There we go, and we got almost all of it cleaned up before it fully cured. Keep moving the paper towel. All right, TikTok, last chance. I'm going to end the stream over on the talk. And if you want to keep watching, jump over to Twitch, creatively_cursed. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'm tired of being tethered by this thing. Twitch is the place to be. What's going on, Dumpster Fire? What's up? my phone. Well, hey, Twitch has got its problems too, but at least it allows me to actually use cameras that aren't my phone's camera. That's good enough for me, yo. These are like, oh. Still like little residual stuff on this thing. Of what? Posted a meme from this word. Called me a show pleb. Wow, damn. Is this in like a Discord thing? We can start, yeah, we can start sanding if we turn it over like this. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm gonna go grab a slightly different sandpaper real quick. Nah, Facebook group I started in 2014. Jesus, you started it? Just a place to talk about your fandoms, I'm assuming. Dumpster fire, what's your model for? I don't remember. Maybe you didn't say anything. What's your model for? I don't know. Yeah, I only had 80 and 200 over here. I need something in the middle, and 150 would do fine. Heh, fine. Get it? Although it's not fine. It's pretty rough. Where are my gloves? Oh. You guys can see widescreen here for a little bit. Okay, water. I'm a slow writer in English, so bear with me. No, it's all good. the person. Asked him nicely to not have. And I asked him nicely not to have kids. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't. I don't know if there's a nice way to say that, you know? Bondo sands really well, but if I wasn't doing this wet sanding, it would totally be a mess. This is what I had to do at every one of the arms, was smooth out their pore spot. This is where we poured him from, so I had to cut off the giant pore spout and sand it smooth, so that the legs match up where we have to have them. Here we go. Oh, wrong one. There we go. I'm making a full size. Oh, mannequin. I remember this now. Okay. Piece by piece. I'm pumped, just the right amount of scared. Yeah, there's a good amount to be scared, you know? That sounds exciting. That sounds fun. It sounds exciting. Sounds like a lot of work, too. Well, that piece is garbage. It's garbage. We almost got this one down, and we're just going to do a light through with the 200 probably for now. So 200. Ooh, we do have. Maybe we'll do that too. We have a higher grip. I think it's 600. We might do that as well. First, did the commission a cool life-sized sculpture or dummy or anything? Something? No, they're working on their own thing. It's going to be jointed together with some type of ball joint. There you go. Yeah. Can be posed and locked in different poses. That's cool. Yeah. I'm confused. They're working on their own project, it sounds like, of making like a full-size doll. Mannequin. What are you confused about, Camcorder? I asked them earlier what their project was that they were working on. Oh, you're saying the purpose. What is the purpose for it? Maybe it's just for funsies. Not everything needs a why. This is a jump, but we'll be able to do at least some fine sand in here. Not leaving it at the 200. Because I fucking wanna, exactly, yeah. That's why I make things. To take over the world. Nice and smooth. Let's like an Armsy's bottom, smooth like an Armsy's bottom. Actually, these are. Oh shit. So now we are. Feels like this is pretty hard. Can we chance it? Ooh, it feels like it might. It wants to spin, but that's spinning in my hand. Let's see if it worked. No, let's see on the other one. Let's see on the other one. Let's see on that one. Then we'll test that, which I'm actually super excited to. She will get her personality herself through. Whoa. She will appear in lots of other artists' pieces, photographers, painters, sculptors. Oh, okay. Short film. I need a mold in my head so I can blow it up for a film. So drive out to Las Vegas. Mold your head. We'll make a thing of it. Come on, do it, dude. Make the drive. What is it? 2 days? Not even? A day? One long 14-hour drive or something like that? Or spooky. Where's my 190? 190. Here we are. No, I was talking to lagged out ass. He needs a head so he can blow it up. We'll do a whole thing of it, man. It'll be fun. I got a silicone booger on my hand. Gonna DM me real quick. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it. You know what made me nervous? Letting me know that you're gonna DM me. Wait, what are you talking about? Please tell me there's a possibility of her becoming cursed. Yo, Sticks, do you think it's at that point, I guess? I don't... Link her and set the shame and set the theme, a red thread, and it's up to the guest artist to give her a life experience that shape her personality. That's pretty cool. Oh, camcorders always wanting to make things cursed. I think it'll be cool either way. And to answer your question, Sticks, no. Obviously. Not okay. But I'm just not sure if it's at that point, so. Oh. If need be, yeah. Do your thing. Wield your sword of power if need be. Like how I talked about lagged out coming out to Vegas and then he just skipped out of town. Better watch out, camcorder. Change the subject. How about that, camcorder? Do that. And respect the mods. We're going to be basically just needing this to be as smooth as possible, just like these arms, so that when we put the legs on, they butt right up. So Cool, cool. Awesome. Quality peeps. All right, let's move on to the one. One of my first jobs, I don't know if I ever talked about this, guys, was painting houses, like mansions. I was just talking about this the other day with someone else. And they were such expensive houses that even the painting companies that they hired were high end. We had to sand every wall, every piece of trim, every door, in between every coat. We had to put the primer on, we had to sand it. I don't care if it was a wall, it didn't matter. Then the second coat, or the first coat of the actual paint would go on, we had to sand that. Then we had to, then the third coat would be the final coat, and we wouldn't sand. See you, Cursed. Have a good stream. Transformer, you too, dude. Oh, I have a question for you. Mold question. Hit me up. Hit me up with the mold questions. No, I just want to finish sanding this, and then we can... Oh, let's back it off. Let's back it off. I do it for my mold to evenly distribute heat. Okay, what do I do if I want my mold to evenly distribute heat? Because I don't know how I'm going to do that. Huh. What's your mold made out of again? Is that the silicone mold, camcorder? Well, actually, I guess it wouldn't really matter what it's made out of. What you need it to do is be even sort of clear 37. Okay, gotcha. I'm familiar with sort of clear 37. You need the mold to be evenly the same thickness all the way around. So what you want to do, what can I use around here? Show my example. Back. Did you hear what I said, lagged out, about coming out to Vegas so we can make a mold of your head? I said that and then you just disappeared. Like a scurvy bastard. Reynolds. Yeah, I know. I use sort of clear all the time. Okay. So you're gonna have to make a mold for your mold, dude. That's what you're gonna have to do. If you want it to be even all the way around, you're gonna have to make a mold for your mold. So let's say you could use plaster or ultracal, pretty cheap. Let me show you what I'm talking about real quick. We'll go over this. Plus, that's pretty much done. So let's say, it's just convenient. These kind of look like muffin pieces. Let's say you have 3 items you want to mold. They're all the same. You want to make a muffin tray. You want your muffin shaped like these stupid plastic cups. These are your cups. You want to mold them. Okay? What you would do to make your mold the same thickness is you would take clay, the same thickness, clay. Let's say this is obviously not the same thickness. You're gonna make a gang mold. You want all 3 to be part of the same mold. You would take clay of the same thickness, whatever the thickness you determine is. For something baking using Sorta Clear, I'm gonna guess you're gonna want it to be at least a 1/2 inch thick. And what you would do is you would take your clay and you would literally cover each piece and then unite them with clay down here, cover everything, about a 1/2 inch thick. Then you could take ultracal, like a plaster, and you need to key it to something. So you would like leave little spots open to key to a board or something like that. Take ultracal, hydrocal, some kind of plaster. It's cheap. Maybe even just plaster bandage would work. Once you have it all your final products covered, you would then put plaster bandage all over the clay. Then you take the plaster bandage once it's cured off, clean out the clay, and that would fit over your cups, right? With negative space. You'd have a hole maybe on top of each piece. Then you'd pour your Sorta Clear in to the hole. It would fill the whole mold, right? Then you take the plaster bandage off, and you have a silicone mold that is the same thickness as the clay that you applied over your gang mold. Clip it. Wait, what am I clipping? Who can't hear you? I see you talking still. Wait, what's going on? Oh, ads. Okay, sorry. Let me know when you're back, dude. Sorry. I'm sorry, that's my bad. No, you missed all of it. All right, yeah, are you back? Just give me a thumbs up if you're back, and I'll go back over it again. GF is staying with her mom and stepdad. So apparently there is now a hole in my... Oh no! She's name is... Check her for a few minutes. If leather goes well, we'll see what happens. There you go. You're back. All right. So again, let's just cover this one more time, okay? Let's say you're going to mold these. You want them to be in one mold, a gang mold. That's what's called. Anytime it's a repeat item of the same kind, it's called a gang mold. You can start by putting a piece of clay down the size of your mold that you want it to be flat. Put this on there, right? So now imagine there's clay. These, cover them evenly with about a ½ inch of clay. You're using Sorta Clear. This should be fine. You can do 1 inch. The clay is going to determine the thickness of your mold, okay? So if you do a ½ inch, your mold will be a ½ inch thick all the way around. You do 1 inch, it's going to be 1 inch all the way around. You're going to cover everything. Cover this, cover this. It's going to look like bigger versions of the cups, but covered in clay, okay? Then what you're going to do is using plaster bandage, plaster of Paris, Ultracal, Hydrocal, whatever, some kind of plaster. It's cheap. That's why I'm doing it. You can do fiberglass if you wanted to, whatever. You're going to cover, let's say you did plaster bandage. You're going to cover all of the clay in plaster bandage around the edges of your mold, like down past the clay. Remember, this is setting on some clay too. So it wraps around, and it needs to key to your surface. It could be a piece of wood, whatever, but it needs to key there. You can drill a hole if you want it to key to the hole, whatever. But it has to key to the board and create a seal. After that's done, you're going to pull off your plaster bandage. You're going to clean the clay out. Then you're going to put the plaster bandage back over. Now it's keyed to these things, okay? And these aren't moving. They're going to stay where they are. Your mold's going to go over it. You're going to drill some holes. You're going to pour your Sorta Clear in. It's going to fill that negative space. It's going to mold these, but it's going to also fill that negative space. And then you have an evenly an even thickness mold. Okay, it's called a matrix mold. I'm back. So do I make a solid mold, or do I make it thinner and more shape? I would make a solid, I don't know which mold you're talking about. There's the mold for your mold, which is the matrix mold, and then there's going to be your mold you're actually going to bake with, which I'm assuming is the Sorta Clear. The Sorta Clear, you want it to be thick. I'm pretty sure you're going to want it to be thick. For even thickness, for like even baking, I'm pretty sure you're going to want it to be thick. So solid, yes. The clay is going to determine how thick it is. So you covered everything with this stuff, right? It's pretty thin. What is it, a 1/4 inch or something like that? So like I said, you're basically making a mold for your mold. It's kind of like what we did for the life cast. I don't know if you guys remember that whole project, but we made a matrix mold. I used water clay instead of oil-based clay to determine my thickness. So let's clean this off. I think we're good. Oh, it's pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth, guys. Okay, so I think, well, I have one problem. What's your problem? And that's why there's silicone on this. All right, let's see if our theory worked, guys. Let's do cam 3. Oh, God. Let's do some cleanup. Some of this stuff. Yeah, trash. Trash, not trash. I've only seen your live casting video 20 times. I'm talking about when we worked on making the mold of the live cast. Once we sculpted it, cleaned it up, changed it, and then we made a life. Then we went through, did all the detail work to clean it up, and then we there's a bunch of streams on that, a bunch of streams. I kind of stopped editing them into shorter videos because until I'm rich and famous on streaming, I can't really afford to pay someone to edit my YouTube videos. One of these days, though, I totally will. I need to get someone to do it for me. I lose my mind doing it. To be TBH, okay? I am gonna edit an Armsy video when it's all done. Oh, what are you saying here? Okay, thanks. I have one problem, and all of those have powder. Wait, I can't be trusted with powder? Plus, I don't think there's a way to measure for even thickness for clay. It doesn't have to be perfectly even. It has to be close. And there absolutely is. You roll it out to be a certain thickness. Like, here's what I do. Let's say these are pieces of wood. It's cardboard. Let's say it's pieces of wood. And let's say, imagine each one of these is a piece of wood. There's 2 pieces, but there's just one piece of wood. And let's say they're a 1/2 inch thick. What you do is you mount them somewhere, like here, right? And you see bottom right, okay? You mount them somewhere. You put your clay in between it. Use a roller. And the clay will only get to the thickness as whatever your pieces are. So if these are 1 inch, if these are a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, whatever it is, you can do that. As far as powder goes, you need to wear a respirator or a dust mask or something like that. Gloves if you have some like weird allergic reaction. So, all right, God, so much stuff. And I'm holding you to that. Sell a bunch of leather and come visit. Doesn't have I never have legs. Oh, you're talking about the arms. No, I meant room would be covered. Oh, yeah, okay. He's going to be floating in a second if I can get it to work the way I want it to. I don't know if I'll be able to. I have tried to contain it in the best way I can. Able to trust it to not go everywhere. What about like outside? Is that an option or no? Camcorder? Oh shit, I didn't think about that. All right, let's see if we can get this off. No, outside's not an option. Oh, did you? It's getting colder. Yeah, I can't say I blame you there. Ooh, shower. That's a good idea. Maybe. Can you do it in like a bathtub or something like that? Then you can just post it down. Oh, move slower. Sorry. Sorry. Burnt nylon. Why are you smelling burnt nylon? I have an extra one just laying around. It's not really what I meant, but I have no idea if this is gonna work, guys. So. Well, it's just something I have to accept. Yeah. I don't know how else you'll do it. Fiberglass would be even messier, you know? What? What? There we go. Worked. This thing is soaked in water, guys. Hints. Okay. It worked! I'm so happy. I don't know if it's the right height. We might have to change the height when we do this. But bam! Bingo, bango, bongo! A bit blown out. Oh, God. Okay, so he's on there pretty good. And I don't need to right now, but I could. I can unscrew this when I need to. My laugh? Why do you want my laugh as a sound alert? That's weird. If it's a thing I could do, how much would it cost? No idea. Where I could commission someone to make that. Oh yeah, I have no idea how much you would charge someone to do that. They'd have to know what the hell they were doing. You'd have to explain it to them. I don't know that they would, I don't know that they would know. Like, you'd have to find someone that knows what they're doing. You said you're on the east side of the state, right? I bet you could go back to, call that Reynolds place you went to. Ask them if they know any local artists that you could work with. I bet you they do. Hell, someone at that location might be willing to do it. I know one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know I would charge an absolute fuck ton, so yeah, you definitely want to find someone else, someone new. Hasn't been destroyed and ground down from interesting. Probably played at that side. I think there's anything over there. Why is this doing this? Let's assume 41. Sorry, guys, talking to myself. I'm just thinking about something. Just kidding. That's. Seems like there's a few ways this could fit on. This is why I should have had keys in some of them. I've thrown out all the stuff that was in my shed and made it a workspace. That's a good idea. Messy stuff, yeah. Dude, we just moved a shed, actually. Forgot to talk about that. It was pretty crazy. We had a shed here and our outside our facility for like dirty stuff, fiberglass mold grinding and stuff. And we just threw it out, or we just moved it. It was a 10 by 16 shed, and we hired a company to move it. It was crazy. They came with a huge crane, just picked it up and hovered it through the parking lot, put it on a flatbed truck, and we relocated it to a different facility. A fabricator, so I don't know how this would work locally. Yeah. So I would have to be driven there and have them do it, and then spend the entire day at their place. Yeah. Well, my ride would have to do something else. Yeah. Plus, I don't know how we would coordinate that. Yeah, probably be pretty tricky, but it sounds like you're going to have to find somewhere to work on your project, right? All right. Let's see if I can raise this camera. That's wild story. It was okay. First of all, I can't tell if you're being fucking sarcastic, but it was actually crazy to watch. They raised this 10 by 16 shed easily 100 feet in the air. I didn't know how they were going to move it. I guess I was expecting something a little bit different, but it was actually pretty crazy to watch. I want a crane. That's what I did realize. It is hovering, but we might have to drill another hole here to raise it up a little bit. I won't know until I can put the legs on. Okay, I see you. are gonna see how this works. Okay, so. Shaking baby syndrome. Yeah, right. It was very much sarcasm, but cranes are cool. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, we had half the staff was like taking video of it. It was crazy. It was also how sketchy they were doing it. You have to realize that they were literally hovering the shed over the parking lot where everyone's cars were. Like, it was crazy. If that thing had busted, it would have fallen 100 feet onto someone's car. It was, you know, kind of wished it would happen. Not to my car, of course. I don't know. I'm assuming this company's insured, you know, but I don't know. I haven't a clue. God, this fluorescent lights suck. That is... Where's the problem? Let's... We're gonna sand it. That's what we got. We got no choice. We're gonna do some sanding. Try and sand it. It's all the thing. I think he was probably praying for it. I think he was. Pretty sure he was. Had some wild crane lifts myself when I was a crane operator in the melting plant I worked at. Damn. I want to be a crane operator. That shit sounds like fun. Right? Sounds like a good time. Show me the money? What? What are we... Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, totally. Where's my paper towel? If I can not drench this, I'd do it. We'll see. We'll see. Storm's bad. I mean, that's a good way to look at storms, you know? It's a positive way. Yeah, that sounds pretty terrifying. Not sure I'd like to be involved with that. So we have vacuum chambers here, or, you know, do we call them degassers for all the material we use? And there's an acrylic lid so you can see inside. There's like a really thick, like inch thick rubber gasket. And we've had some for a very long time, very long time. I've seen it happen twice where the acrylic doesn't last as long as the rest of the motor and all that. And what happens, it's fucking terrifying. What happens is when it goes that negative pressure, and there's like some kind of issue with the lid. You can't see it. Might be a fracture, hairline, something like that. It's going, and all of a sudden just pop, just loud as hell. The entire lid just will suck in and crack and be destroyed. But because it's breaking that, because there's so much back pressure, negative pressure, suction, if you will, that it's so loud. Like if you were standing next to it, it would sound like someone fired a gun right next to you. It's crazy. A negative gunshot, yeah, exactly. It's so loud, and you never know when it's gonna happen. You know, you can't plan for it. The lid always looks fine, but then it's not. All right, so we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna have some fun with magnets. Magnets, what do they do? So these are high-powered neodymium magnets. They are crazy. They are crazy. Yeah. We have every type of magnet, neodymium. rare earth magnets that you can have. We do a lot of our products utilize variations on these. They're very, 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 very strong. My hope is that we're gonna try this out. We'll see how it goes. I can always take them out if it's not working. But my hope, so that I can start to assemble this and take it apart as I want, is that I'll be able to basically put magnets in here, and it will. I'll be able to like place the arm on and just see it in there, and then take it off. This might help for the mold making too. I don't know yet, but we're gonna give it a try on this arm. There's lots of room. Probably do 2 magnets to start. I don't want to do any more magnets than I have to. I don't want to deal with any more magnets than I have to. Magnets, that's hot. Yeah, these ones are really strong. These, each one, I like when they're put together, they're like, God, I can't remember. Is it 30 pounds a pole or something like that? For their size? I don't remember. As soon as you break the tension, though, you can get them off, but they're very, very strong. Yes, exactly. I need some for leather. Need some magnets for leather work. For like clips, I'm guessing, right? Snap clips or something like that. Should have a pencil. Don't actually have a pencil. And like here. Actually, no. I got a plan. This is why also earlier to Camcorder's question about why I stopped using the sockets for all the limbs, because I decided I wanted to try this magnet. Just curious here. This is something. These are really big, but that's why I have the Dremel too. So, all right, let's. Jesus. Where did my little punch go, guys? Lost my punch. And a drill bit. Fuck. What? Do you have a problem with drill bits? I'm 84 kilograms. Using kilograms. I don't even know what that means. People make you nervous. Oh, I'm sorry. In freedom units? Don't be nervous, okay? Guys, God damn it. Why do you even have to talk about it? When you talk about it, it makes me feel like I am going to make a mistake. Should I do it off screen lagged out just so you know nothing happens? Or in case something happens? You don't have to see me drill into my hand. I really hope that doesn't happen. I don't think one would be enough. Well, one might be enough to hold the arm, but it will spin. Two will hopefully lock in its location that you want it to be in. I don't, dude, we have probably 20 of these in our shop. I used to be a hardcore Makita fan when I was growing up, but now I'm exclusively a DeWalt boy through and through. Wait a minute, I'm thinking here. Here to here, probably? Yeah, we should be good if we do it to that point. So the thing about shitty drill bits. Here we go. But that's not going to be big enough. So we must utilize something powerful. It's going to make lagged out even more nervous. Sure, the music doesn't help. It sounds like something terrible is about to happen. Nah, I have a Dremel. Yeah, Dremels are awesome. When growing up, I thought it was Dremel, not Dremel. But now I realize the error of my ways. This one's old. It's all... I'm gonna ignore you said that. I should probably, but I'm not. It's alive! We don't know how. Let's see if we made that one big enough. Just like the dentist. Yes, exactly. God, I want a compressed air hose at my house in every room. Don't worry, honey. I'll clean the kitchen. There we go. That's what we need. There. Well, we gotta do the same thing with that one. Be tricky. How do we want to do that? I'm trying to think of the best way. Thinking ahead, guys. I'm thinking ahead. That reminds me. It has a trim. Yeah. Yep. Yes, that is, I've never done air squibs. I've only done real squibs. May do some really cool real, like, real squibs, yeah. I found, if you can get, it's really nice for portable. You can get fire extinguishers recharged with just air, and you can use those to do, you can do air squibs with those. Yeah. They actually work really well because of how much they output. Like, the amount of pressure that they can output in one quick blast is great for doing that kind of thing. Especially if you need to do like the whole, like there's have you ever heard of the button trick for doing like a headshot? Like if it lands right here, you can use like mortician's wax. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know if that would, do you think like doing like a fake special effects, bullet wound shot would fly on Twitch? Or would that not fly on Twitch? Would that be bad? I'm assuming they must have like a gore, like a fake blood thing on their policy, their TOS. But I don't know if it counts if you're like showing how to do it. I don't know. Anyways, there's this where you take like a button and have you seen games played on here? Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. But it's not real. Well, neither is what I'm doing, but it's not real in the way that it's a different kind of real. But you build like mortician's wax up and you bury the button that's attached to fishing line, really thin fishing line right here. And you cover the button and there's just a tiny little fishing line that comes out. And then when the camera rolls, you say action and you yank the fishing line. And you've run a blood line through their hairline to the mortician's wax buildup that starts bleeding. So they catch the bullet with their head, right? And then at the same time, you have someone with like I forget what it's called, like kabuki or something like that. I think it's called a kabuki can. And they spray blood on the wall behind them at the same time. So this gets pulled and blood splatters again. So there's like a hose that runs up the back of their head and sprays blood on the wall behind them. This is how they used to do bullet hits in the head in the 80s, 70s. And so like the thing pulls out, blood starts drizzling down, and you catch the bullet, they kind of stumble and then fall. And meanwhile, behind them is covered in blood as well. It's really easy to pull off, but you need to quick, especially with like 4K being what it is, even what you're shooting, probably when you do your videos or your movies, you want to cut to the scene of the bullet hit, like so that you don't see the string hanging for too long, right? So it's literally like, someone fires the gun and then cut immediately to the hit. So you're not even seeing the string there for but a moment. go against the rules. Oh, I'd love to see that. It's a lot of fun. We did it. I've done it a couple of times. It's a little tricky to pull off because you have to build the. You still want to hide what you're doing, so you still have to worry about like contouring the makeup to make sure it matches the skin, even though the person's really only seeing the effect very briefly, you know. But that's one way of doing it. A cheap way. That's a really cheap way of doing it. Wouldn't work on me. I don't have hair, and you have to be able to hide a very thin bloodline through their hair. So I was still trying to avoid dust, guys. It didn't work. It's gonna blow right at me, but better to blow at me than my keyboard and cameras and stuff like that. Twitch TOS extreme violence, gore, and other obscene content or conduct content that exclusively focuses on extreme or gratuitous gore and violence is prohibited. I mean, that raises an interesting question, like Dumpster Fire brought up. What about the violent video games? Doesn't that count? Like, I mean, Jesus, there's some really violent video games out there. Yeah, people seldom truly understand how much work lies behind. Yeah, for true. Not even that gory. Yeah, I'd just be so pissed if I got... Because Twitch doesn't mess around. I don't think they give you a warning. I think they just take you down, don't they? They don't actually give you a warning. With videos of actual acts. Oh, that's true. Like people reviewing stuff. Good there. And we're good there. Cool. So what we're gonna do... Ow! Be careful. These magnets are dangerous. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Maybe we could get away with it in that fashion. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. It'd be fun to do one. Maybe do that at a Halloween stream. You know? Do some like fun makeup stuff for a Halloween stream. You can do that. Show how to do. I will not be able to show real squibs on Twitch. I know that for sure. That will not fly. I could theoretically show air ones, but I've never actually done air squibs. I've only done the real squibs. But don't risk it if you're unsure. I watched a haul of meat stuff when I streamed. I don't know what haul... Wait, did you used to stream Lagged Out? I didn't know that. Squibs? They're almost probably all exclusively done digitally now, or with air. I don't even know if they do real squibs anymore with the actual small explosions with like gunpowder and stuff like that. Pretty sure that's not how it's done. Almost all bullet hits are CGI now, like 98% sure, which is lame. $6 months. Yeah, it's for gunshots. It's the special. It's the term for the unit that is used for like gunshot hits through clothing. It's called a squib. The original squib, again, is a small explosive that that usually blows through a condom filled with blood. You score the shirt a little bit, and then it pops and blood comes out. There's that bondo smell again. We're gonna need. Ooh, I should grab another tongue compressor. I wonder if I can put 2 magnets in here. Where do my magnets go? Okay. I can put 2 magnets without them attracting to each other. Because otherwise I'll have to do one at a time. They're so strong. There's one. Do you see that? Look. Okay, so there's the magnet chilling. Just, that's like... Yeah, alright, we're gonna have to do... We're gonna have to do one at a time. Is that bondo smell again? Yeah. I like bondo. Yeah, like I said, it's it's like nostalgic for me. It's like a reward. But since we don't want to wait, we are going to kick this off. Actually, that much. I couldn't resist the quote. No, I couldn't. Again, I have a fan blowing, so it's really not. I can almost not smell it. Very faint. It's like frosting, right? Convenient, but it's gonna stick to that. Probably should have worn some gloves. Alright, so this is going to kick off fast, but it's going to get jelly-like before it kicks off. If we're good, we'll cut it off, and it will save on sanding time. So... How's it going? How's it going, guys? How's your stomach feeling like out? Oh, now that you've eaten, did you eat some pork chops, bruh? Any second. Oh, there it is. Bam. Good. So let's do that again. If you want your bondo to last longer, you can try and keep it thin on your palette. Yes, actually. Nice. Should probably wear gloves when you do this. Come on. Now, these aren't perfect. The bondo, so I'm gonna look. Yeah, look away. I'm gonna go fishing. Thank you for the alert, dude. Enjoy, hopefully you catch some fishes. What I can put on this. Oh, it's gone. That magnet's a little bit more exposed. All right, so we're gonna mix up a little bit more. That did not work well. More popsicle sticks. Extreme. I know I won't be back in time. It's all good, dude. Enjoy it. All right, just got to give that a second to chill. We can do another limb maybe while that's doing that. Again, these two are going to be real close. So we need the little drill. Here. Surfaces are pretty tricky to line this up on. Pretty trickies. Might have to try and get this one at an angle. There we go. Okay, cool. Didn't pop through the other side, so we're good. We're good. And then it's Dremel time. Hopefully I don't Dremel to the other side. Opportunity to make merch. Ooh, for a woman on OnlyFans. Oh, that'd be cool. What kind of merch you think? Like t-shirts or something like that? What kind of merch are we talking about? All right, let's pull this off. Maybe, we'll see. This is probably cured. Yep. Let's do 200, probably 200 grit. Can't be trusted with any of my tools, guys. I keep losing them. Excuse me. You know, more in the way of body art, casting stuff of her body so she can sell the home. There you go. Oh yeah. I do that all the time. So good luck. Where's my water? Oh. Yes, they are. That part is true. All those materials are stupid expensive. All right, let's get some 800. That's more shit I would love, since I do that shit all the time. Work. I would love to be able to stream that kind of stuff, but Twitch will never allow that kind of thing. Doesn't matter. It does not matter if I put them in the right, because the negative side is just, you're gonna see the magic. You're gonna see the magic of why it doesn't matter which way I put them. I just chucked that paper towel. I was gonna need it again, and I chucked it. Make an OnlyFans. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Nice and smooth, guys. We got it. It is going to get tricky what we're going to have to do. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do it? Okay. Weird Christmas music. I won't have it. Or that. Or that. There we go. Okay, we have to think what we're going to do this now. What do I need? What do I need? I need some kind of paint. Give me one moment. There we go. There we go. Okay. And 3 for now. I'd rather have these big chunks of mess versus the... Ah, man, we're gonna have to... Small chisel, so... Yeah. Just gonna have a bunch of fun. Little Guru rated my stream with 3 viewers. What up? Thank you for the raid. How's it going, Raiders? What are you guys streaming? Alright, this is getting too hot. We gotta cool it down. We gotta cool it down. What's going on? Scary outing a drill to that? Scary outing a drill to that? Oh! Scary putting a drill to that. Yeah, it's a little scary. Yeah. Little terrifying, yes. I had to cool, it was melting it down, so I had to cool that Dremel down. Again, it's getting so hot. It's getting hot. Well, thanks for hosting the channel too, Dieter. Okay, so now in theory, looks like I have some wiggle room, which is good. Go back and forward. Cool. So, here's what we're gonna do. First thing we're gonna do, take these magnets off of this. Okay. We're gonna mold release this. And we got to do something else too. You guys will all understand it when it's done, but we have to actually. There's my. I just had. Oh, there they are. Okay. They're putting like little wood pieces as spacers. You guys will understand when I'm done why. Yeah, I'm just using little pieces of tongue depressor to do it. And we'll still see if it has improved. Looks like I can lightly move it where I have to. All right, moment of truth, guys. More bondo. You want to see this probably up close. Or more up close, I should say. Whoa! Sparkly Miracle Zone. Thank you for the follow. What you up to on this wonderful Saturday? It's Saturday, right, guys? Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I actually messed that up a little bit. Right over there. I wanted to kick it off hot. Really hot. That's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. Pretty hot. I don't think we're not filming this all the way right now. Just enough that the bondo hopefully will make contact with those magnets. It should. It should. We did. Okay, cool. Now we just have to hold this here for a moment. Line it up the way we want it. Be very patient. Be very, very patient. So suspense. This stream is cool. Thank you, dude. Camera views look great. Thank you. Try and put a lot of time into the camera so everyone can see what the hell's going on, you know? What's up? Call me Kenny. What's going on? How's your Saturday going? The suspense, I know. I didn't know what kind of music I was going to get. I put it on, I use Soundstripe for my music. I put it on dark is the characteristic. Usually there's a lot more electronic, but we've been having a lot of like freaky movies, you know? Freaky movie soundtracks. Just curious, I have 3 cameras. I use my widescreen, super wide, so everyone can kind of see what's going on. That's it's a GoPro. And then I have a A7 III and an A6400, both by Sony with different lenses I use, so that I can get like super good quality. I have a 4K capture card I also utilize. You've waited for months to see this done. I've waited for months to see this done. We're so close. We're not attaching. These are also the masterpieces. We have to mold all these to make production molds, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I have, they're expensive. Pants? Why are we talking about pants? Wow. A little bit longer, guys. But it's already starting to cure. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Why are we not talking about pants? Chico jeans, yes or no? Are you asking me, like, maybe when in the 90s, right? It was 90s, right? Jinko jeans. I feel like you and I have talked about Jinko jeans. Not now? No. I mean, you can't even get Jinko jeans now, for sure. Love Jinkos. You can't get them. Even if I wanted them, you can't. All right, we kind of had success. Kind of. Kind of is the operative word. So what we're going to do now is this. they're actually in fashion. Of course the 90s is coming back. I didn't get enough of it. Joke's on you. They have a website you can buy them. Actual, like, the brand? Bingo. Go. Okay, bondo. Let's see how it actually fits. And that's been perfect. And mix it up. Mix it hot. Mix it hot. Do you have a pair of Jinkos? Is that why you're asking? Same deal as last time. We'll let this cure and then cut off the excess. It is, but I used this to hold them in place, right? So it does matter, but because I used this, they're automatically, so when I do these, it doesn't matter. When they go in there, it matters, but I use this to determine that. I have a pair of Emperor jeans, kind of the same thing. Emperor? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. This is merely the beginning. We're going to finish this arm at least here. We're going to do all of them this way. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. Give it 30 more seconds. They're a Zoomies brand? Zummies? I have no idea what that is. Is that some Canadian clothing brand? Sounds like a Canadian clothing brand. Let's mix up a little bit more. Onto a new piece of cardboard. Jesus. Canadian. Shit. Forgot to save a bitch. Turn off this thing. There's a second purpose for the magnets, but the main reason I'm doing this so that before I mold everything, I can see the whole thing together without having to glue all the pieces that I've spent so much time separating in place. Yeah, it's the catalyst. The more you add, or like the darker the blue it is, the faster it kicks off. And we want it to kick off fast because, you know, we're streaming and we want to show stuff that's done. Even though it takes for fucking ever. That's one of the things I love about the bondo is just like how quickly you can work with it. For those of you who don't know, bondo is originally designed as a filler for dents in cars. Like it used to be used a lot. Not so, I don't know much these days, but when cars were mainly made out of when they were mainly made out of metal, bondo used to be a lot more used. It you can literally sand or polish it down to a sheen if you want. Takes some time, but you absolutely can do it. What can we do? Well, we're waiting. Ooh, we could put magnets in the other arm we were working on. I always mix up too much bondo. Always. It's not like just mixed up way more than I could possibly use just now, but it's like a very little. Let's take about that much. Take a magnet. Should have worn gloves. I got something else. This is just too intense. Do something else. Nope, not listening to you. Okay. We're done. There's something. Maybe like 30 more seconds. Okay, we'll do the other one. Magnet, I'm back. How's it going, camcorder? Oh shit. Ooh, that might be a problem. So the magnet wants to change its position because it's being deterred. So we might just have to hold this here while it cures. So what happened to that limb? We're almost done with it. The one limb is going to be attached in a second here. Right after I hold this magnet in position so it doesn't want to flip around and be an asshole. Okay, there we go. Both magnets. The one I gotta fill it, but it's good. Damn it. Alright, that one can chill out. We can probably sand the socket. We can sand the arm socket thing. The giant blue hole. This one? The 150 right here. 220? What is it? 220 or the 150? Of the 150. Let's use 150.
50% of the enforcers have been knocked down. Neurofield activated. Serial number deleted. The revolution is imminent. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So now, in theory, we'll see how it worked. Moment of truth, guys. Go. Let me switch camera for this one. Let's see. It worked. It worked! Bam. There it is. It's merely the beginning. The next part is the fun part. Okay. first thing we have to do is make sure that this is roughed up in here. Good. So we're just making sure the surface is evenly roughed up right now. Not actually trying to take anything down. We're just adding texture for the next step. The next step is not going to be necessary on all the rooms. So I'm looking at the shiny spots, and you guys probably can't see them, but there's like little shiny spots where the sandpaper isn't getting to, so I'm just using this to kind of rough them up a little bit. Now we just want to clean it off really well. Grab some paper towel and some alcohol. So we want it super clean. You can tell there's magnets in there. Like, nice little sculpting tool holder there. Okay, so remember again, holding its position, pretty good. There is some give, like, looks like I can hold it that way, hold it that way. There's some give. It doesn't completely lock into place, and we're about to change that. First thing we're gonna do, this stuff also, you guys you could use ME301, but I forgot I actually have this over here. We can use this. This is Johnson's Paste Wax. It's really great as a mold release. We use it when we make fiberglass molds. We cover the flanges with it and stuff like when we're doing the next side. Johnson's Paste Wax is really good stuff. That. What else did I need to grab? Oh, I have tongue depressors and cardboard. More bondo. Okay, we're mixing up some bondo, kicking it off hot again. It's the only way we kick it. Okay, bondo's kicked off. We're going to do our best to move quickly. So now those magnets are holding it in place. And I squished it pretty hard to try and get as much of the excess out as possible. It's starting to gel now. Okay, let's use this dental tool. Try and clean that seam up a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I just let that chill for a second. Oh, that actually worked. Now, the hope is that the bondo, that since we sanded and marred up this, when we attach this, what we mold, okay, so we marred up that surface of this, but we mold released the surface of this, which was pretty smooth to begin with. So where this kind of fit before and it kind of moved around a little bit, now the theory is that with the magnets in place and this mold released, we let it cure long enough, we should be able to pop this off, leaving behind the perfect negative of whatever surface this was. That's the hope. Which means during assembly of the final product, there's no guesswork of how it fits best. It's just gonna fit. Now, normally you'd have a key, which is what we tried to do with some of the other limbs. It really was producing a lot of problems. Like this area here, we had these keys. This arm. It was just very difficult to keep the key shape while it was still in clay form, right? So like this kind of work. It's not perfect though. Really wish I had poured this torso out of a gray plastic versus the white, which is they all start off white. It's whether or not you add the black pigment or not to kind of gray it up a little bit. Shit, I probably waited too long on this because we were working on the other thing, and this is probably hard as hell now. Nope, can still kind of cut it. Perfect, okay. So yeah, we'll fill this too, because these have to get filled now. Scrape clean. Let's fill these while we're waiting for that one to cure. Ye great can of bondo. We go through this stuff so much here at the shop. It's crazy. Crazy how much we go through bondo. Actually, Kyle has been living off of this stuff pretty much on the projects he's been working on, so. God, why do I always grab so much of that stuff? I don't need that much. I think the more catalyst you add does cure it very quickly, but you should keep in mind, I believe it also weakens it to some extent. Not important for what we're doing, but if you were doing like a, actual car repair, you might take that into consideration. Cool. That was all that for that. Okay. So let's see how it came out. God, I'm nervous that it's gonna. All right, so here's what could happen. In whole, separately, or together, little pieces or not, when we go to pop this off, even though I mold release this, it may grab onto this and not want to release it. And it may pull off that surface, that very thin surface of bondo that is inside the arm. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Cool. Didn't happen. Bam. One drawback. That's kind of a bummer what happens here. But it's not the end of the world. We can fill those and it'll be good. So now, let's clean this off really well. So what happened, why that happened, is it squished like it was supposed to, right? But then I must have moved it weird or something, and it let air back into it, right? So but that area is actually way smoother and way more representative of the shape of this now. So that is what we wanted. I want to mount the arm seam back up on that thing. Let's see what happens when it has an arm it has to deal with weight. That bolt is really strong, so it really shouldn't affect it that much, but it might. Make room because that turntable is freaking huge. It's a huge turntable. So the hope will be that we'll do that magnet thing to every arm so we can see what it looks like. When we'll work on the legs, attaching them to this, it'll be a really great reference point to see the whole figure come together before we go into officially making the master or the molds, production molds for all the pieces. We might need this. Limbs. So many limbs. Alright, so what we're going to do... Am I streaming tomorrow? Yeah, I am streaming tomorrow. Better get to bed. Look forward to the conference and stream. Yeah, tomorrow I'm probably gonna be streaming a little bit earlier, because it took so long for me to get this set up today. So I wasn't able to stream for quite as long as I would have liked. But like, we got a lot done. We got this arm finished off. We got this hole mounted. That was the beginning of the stream, so. Good night. Sleep well. I'm gonna go grab a pair of vice grips real quick. I love that squealing. We'll probably be taking this on and off as we move forward on the project too. Come on, get on me. Cool. go. So now, okay, so now, bam, the first limb attached. That's pretty cool. Oh. Considering I didn't know how much of this was actually going to work, I'm actually really happy that it came out like this. So, oh. Okay, dudes and dudettes. Thank you guys for everyone hanging out, making the stream happen. We got rated by a littler guru, and Sparkly Miracle Zone threw us a follow this stream. So big thanks to everyone. YouTube, if you're watching this in the future and you want to catch the live streams, check in the info for this video that you're watching and you'll see a link to Creatively Cursed's Twitch. We stream pretty often, 5 days a week. You should come hang out, ask questions, jump in the convo and chat. However, if you only want to stay in the past and in the future at the same time, it's kind of crazy watching the videos on YouTube. At least throw a like and a subscribe my way. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps out quite a bit. So everyone else, we'll be back tomorrow with more fun armsy shenanigans. Have a wonderful night. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.